Welcome to Cook Serve Delicious 2 and my continuing attempts to do all the Chef for Hire events at all the restaurants and get a gold medal each time. This time around I'm going back to Esteban's, where I'm trying to get through some of the outstanding shifts that I've left behind there. And this is shift number 8, which if I can manoeuvre the cursor between the shifts so I don't disturb the picture. They are, I think they're, I can't remember, tacos? But you prepare the meat in advance and then you just fill out the order, whatever it happens to be. They can be quite challenging because they're served on demand. Chimichangas, which I've done a number of times, sopillas, which are cooked in advance. And these are sizzling fajitas. And I went back to the practice mode so I could practice those, and they're actually not that bad to do. And once you start them cooking, you just have to serve them at the end. There's nothing else to do afterwards, so hopefully they won't be too bad. There's only one side. I think that's Pinot beans that you mash up, but I could be wrong. Tea and beer as the drinks, 50% buzz and 10 serving stations. So I'm actually hoping this one is easier than Shift 7 was, where there were foods that I'm not good at, which were things like burritos and tacos. I'm hoping I should be better at these foods, and it'll be less stressful for me. It's always good to be hopeful, because I want a gold medal. I hunger for my gold medals, so I need a perfect day. As I say, with these are called nachos, that's what they are. I say you prepare the meat in advance, and because I'm efficient, I will try and prepare 2 sets of meat in advance. That and I have sopillas, and I have chimichangas. Oops, does help if I press the right key. And beans and mash them, and I'll do that twice. Does help if I keep pressing the right keys, not on the wrong ones. Alright, yes, the sizzling fajitas is normally oil, onions, green, red and yellow peppers, then a meat. So most of the key presses are the same, you've just got to get the meat that they want on each one right. Did you get that right? Okay, and apparently that's the only thing people seem to want in this restaurant today. Beef and chicken, the deluxe fajita sizzler. But once they're cooked, I don't have to do anything else with them. So that's kind of nice, and they don't cook that fast, comparatively. So, whereas the, cheesy hurricane, rice, onions, tomatoes, shrimp, sour cream and guacamole, and the nachos are not that bad. Number 4 and 5 are done, as is number 2. And number 3 would be a beer. Whoa, fast pouring beer, but a beer nonetheless. So I actually feel more comfortable in this shift than I did the previous one, even though this has more serving stations. Destroy chimichanga. Which is kind of odd, because normally you expect to feel more pressure as you get higher in the number of shifts, but another dry chimichanga, okay. Now it doesn't mean I won't mess up, because it's me. Chimichanga, queso, guacamole and sour cream. Onions, green, red, yellow peppers, and chicken fajitas. And let's do that chore. Number 4, chimichanga, red sauce, guacamole, and sour cream. I need some more chimichangas apparently. Do that. Number 5 is that. Number 6 is just queso on it. Number 7, number 8, queso rice, black beans, beef and sour cream. I can do that. Yeah, number 10 needs to go, and I've run out of sopillas now. Never great. Number 3's done. Alright, number 2. Oil, onions, green, red and yellow peppers with shrimp. Number 4 would be next. Chimichanga, queso, guacamole and sour cream. Number 5 is good old Texas tea. Number 9 apparently wants to go next, and I couldn't remember what the key was to actually put a chimichanga on a plate. Oh, and I've run out of meat. Never great. And number 7 apparently wants to be a pest. Number 1, number 6 and number 8, and number 9 is a chore. Okay, number 2's cooked. Let's get number 4 going. Beef and chicken. And number 5. Okay, now do number 10. Chicken, shrimp, beef. That one's all the meats. Oh, that's probably why it's called a meatalicious. And I've run out of sides as well. So let me take a moment and do some more of those, because they are useful. Okay, number 3, queso, tomatoes, chicken and sour cream. Number 4's cooked. Number 5 is a fried chimichanga. Okay, that got those chores out of the way, and I've run out of chimichangas again, haven't I? Yeah, let's get this sizzling beef sizzling fajita done. And there'll be a rush hour coming up shortly. And I've got a chimichanga backlog apparently. But while I'm waiting for the chimichanga backlog, some more meat cooking. Anytime you want to finish cooking these chimichangas would be good. And that's me out of chimichangas once more. So let me power through these chores, and I will cook some more. As there's another rush hour coming up. And I've actually caught up. Won't happen very often. Queso, rice, onions, tomatoes, shrimp, sour cream and guacamole. Okay. Oil, onions, green, red and yellow peppers and beef. Number 5 is queso, rice, black beans, beef and sour cream. 6. Oil, onions, green, red and yellow peppers and beef. Number 7. Now I've run out of those. Not a problem. Let's go to number 10. Queso, tomatoes, chicken and sour cream. Back to number 2. Oh, Struth. Okay, so refried beans, rice, olives, black beans, onions, tomatoes, chicken, shrimp, beef. You do want ground meat and sour cream. Infinite nachos are a pain. Whereas this one, queso, tomatoes, chicken and sour cream, is nice and easy. Okay, chimichanga queso. That. We want, that's a straight chimichanga. Number 6 is done. Am I still in a rush hour? Oh, apparently I am. I've run out of sapillas, I've run out of sides. I've pretty much run out of everything. But I will overcome. Why? Because I'm that magnificent. And if you believe that, I've got a beautiful bridge for sale in London. Goes right over the Thames. Go selling cheap. And I've run out of chimichangas again. Okay, number 3 and number 5 are good. Number 2 is that. Do the rat. Do the tea. And now I can do number 4. I just wanted queso on it. Out of all the things I was thinking, that's going to take me a little bit of time. And apparently I was very, very wrong. Do the beer that seems to be all alone at the bottom of the page. Oh, that was close to overflowing. Do the dishes and get rid of number 1 while it's there. Okay, I could do some more sides, but there's really no point at this moment. The thing that truly worries me is the beer. But yes, compared to the last shift I did, this one it seems nice and easy. famous last words as I, fat finger a key or something. But that was quite a friendly shift. Good old Esteban's shift number 8 was a perfect day and was a gold medal. I now have 250 medals. Tossing the dough, art foods. Okay, it would be nice if it was in colour rather than black and white, but it's art, I suppose. Which means I've got 114 shifts to go. That's the only thing I unlocked. I was expecting more. That was Esteban's shift number 8. Next time at Esteban's. Still not too bad. It's only one food on there that I don't like, which is the burritos. The rest is relatively doable. However, that's for the future. As always, I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed doing that shift. That shift was fun and relaxing. And hopefully I will see you down the road for more Chef for Hire in Cook Serve Delicious 2.